You've got to take the initiative and play your game. In a decisive set, confidence is the difference. Whatever your goal in life, be proud of every day that you are able to work in that direction. To be a tennis champion, you have to be inflexible. You have to be stubborn. You have to be arrogant. You have to be selfish and self-absorbed. Kind of tunnel vision almost. 90% of my game is mental. It's my concentration that has gotten me this far. Now that I'm losing some, I can see how tough I was, the killer instinct, the single-mindedness, playing like a machine. Boy, that's what made me a champion. Training the body to obey the mind as I have done differs from the more conventional method of getting the mind to obey the body. If you can react the same way to winning and losing, that's a big accomplishment. That quality is important because it stays with you the rest of your life, and there's going to be a life after tennis that's a lot longer than your tennis life. Cats are peaceful and tranquil, they bring calmness with their serene personalities. Relationships are give and take, and when you're a tennis player, you're certainly not giving. You have to be self-absorbed. It has to be about you. If you can react the same way to winning and losing, that's a big accomplishment. 90% of my game is mental. It's my concentration that has gotten me this far. I won't even call a friend on the day of a match. I'm scared of disrupting my concentration. I don't allow any competition with tennis. Losses are always a relief. They take a burden off me, make me feel more normal. If I win several tournaments in a row, I get so confident I'm in a cloud. If I lose, I go back to the dressing room and I'm no better nor worse than anyone else. A loss gets me eager again. When I play, I'm boiling inside. I just try not to show it because it's a lack of composure, and if you give in to your emotions after one loss, you're liable to have 3 or 4 in a row. The difference is almost all mental. The top players just hate to lose. I think that's the difference. A champion hates to lose even more than she loves to win. There were times when deep down inside I wanted to win so badly I could actually will it to happen. I think most of my career has been based on desire. I realized that with hard work, the world was your oyster. You could do anything you wanted to do. I always looked ahead. A champion hates to lose even more than she loves to win. Single-mindedness. I hate to say it because I don't think it's the best thing for developing a person, but the single-mindedness, just concentrating in the one area, that's what it takes to be a champion. I think team sports probably teach you more about giving, about being unselfish and being flexible. You're always striving to play that perfect match. If I win several tournaments in a row, I get so confident I'm in a cloud. A loss gets me eager again. Every time, all the time, I'm a perfectionist. I feel I should never lose. The great high of winning Wimbledon lasts for about a week. You go down in the record book, but you don't have anything tangible to hold on to. But having a baby, there isn't any comparison. I'm not an overly ambitious person. I don't feel like I have to excel. I was very, very shy as a younger girl, just petrified of people. Tennis helped give me an identity and made me feel like somebody. Once you've been number one, you can never be satisfied with less. Find something that you're really interested in doing in your life. Pursue it, set goals, and commit yourself to excellence. Do the best you can. Christine Marie Evert, born December 21, 1954, known as Chris Evert Lloyd from 1979 to 1987, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to Colette Thompson and Jimmy Evert, and raised in a committed Catholic household. She is a 1973 graduate of St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Featuring, Lauderdale. Evert's father was a professional tennis coach, and tennis was a way of life in his family. Evert is an American former world number 1 tennis player. Evert won 18 major singles titles, including a record 7 French Open titles and a joint record 6 US Open titles tied with Serena Williams. Evert was ranked world number 1 for 260 weeks, and was the year-end world number 1 singles player 7 times: 1974-78, 1980, 1981. Alongside Martina Navratilova, her greatest rival, Evert dominated women's tennis for much of the 1970s and 1980s. Evert contested 34 major singles finals, a record for women's tennis. In singles, Evert reached the semi-finals or better in 52 of the 56 majors she played, including at 34 consecutive majors entered from the 1971 US Open through the 1983 French Open. She never lost in the first or second round of a major, and lost in the third round only twice. Evert holds the record of most consecutive years, 13, of winning at least one major title. Evert's career winning percentage in singles matches of 89.97% (1,309-146) is the second highest in the Open era, for men or women. On clay courts, Evert's career winning percentage in singles matches of 94.55% (382-22) remains a WTA Tour record. She also won 3 major doubles titles, 2 partnering Navratilova and 1 partnering Olga Morozova. Evert served as president of the Women's Tennis Association for 11 years, 1975-76 and 1983-91. She was awarded the Philippe Chatrier Award and inducted into the Hall of Fame. In later life, Evert was a coach and is now an analyst for ESPN, and has a line of tennis and active apparel.